I reach the end of the trail. The air is still, and I am a hunter. The hunt has led me to the forgotten edges of this world. Seasons pass, drawing me deeper into the darkness, where I have found the truth. That my redemption is found in ashes. That I must burn away the past to set things right. Once an assassin, now their pursuer. I must destroy those who I once called brother. The air is still, and I am a hunter.
Yellow. So this was a little cutscene for the opening of Assassin's Creed Rogue. It's probably my second favorite of all the ACs, and I've played them all a bunch of times. Really great plot and everything. So this was made at the same time as Assassin's Creed Unity, and was only made for Xbox 360. Unity, as you probably know, did not have a great reception. Partly based on plot and characters and graphics and everything. Rogue was kind of a sleeper hit. We'll skip it this time since we've already seen it. And get started into the game. It's similar to Black Flag in that it has kind of a seafaring aspect. It has present day aspect where you kind of work at Abstergo and it's first person. They're made sort of, this one was kind of piggybacked, I think, development wise on top of Black Flag and during the Unity development. And was kind of a throwaway game, but again, in my opinion, it ends up being one of the best entries in the series. Oh, sorry, I'll quit chatting so we can get going here. Okay. Of course, it only has the story mode, which is fantastic. I love these loading screens in Assassin's Creed. I don't know why. I just think they're really cool.
Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Assassin Brotherhood. These are the tenets of the Creed.
So as you can see, a lot of Black Flag similarities.
To live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
So yeah, as you can see, it has a similar feel to Black Flag. Go and get that. Mark it. Go out the mission. So yeah, similar to Black Flag and AC3. It's kind of in a frozen wasteland kind of thing.
Well, you won't lack for firewood at least.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
Ah, you've been saying that for years, but you're precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
This is your best buddy, Liam,
Let's head back.
fellow assassin.
Come on. Captain Deliver Andre and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are.
I'll grab this one.
This is business.
Bam.
It doesn't concern you, Shay. Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
Hurry. We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Où sont ces crétins? Espèce de... Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated.
Oh,
You
man.
simpleton. You rot-brained cabbage farmer.
So it has similar attack and counter systems.
You irresponsible wretch.
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You treat your wounded.
That's the real douche. Have to deal with the whole game.
You'll need them. Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy will be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach them a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your
Not
mates
bad.
now, you filthy rat?
As similar to Black Flag, where you can mark targets.
Before I bash out your brains,
Of course, you should do.
we will find them and let them bury what's left of you.
Ah, the good old days in Assassin's Creed where you can hide bodies.
Keep an eye out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere!
There he goes again.
Bad idea. I'll draw him out maybe. That'll be good. Come here, buddy. That little sound wave you see when you whistle is something that was kind of in the multiplayer stuff in this game, but now they put it in the Rogue. Playing Witcher a lot lately, and so you're trying to use some of the controls from Witcher on accident.
Happy hunting, lads! Set her ablaze! Sink that French vessel! No match for you!
Got here. Oh, hey, Liam.
A good day's hunting.
See, kind of like Black Flag, where it has little trigger maps. The North Atlantic, there's the river valleys, which are the ship that you have is low enough or shallow enough that it can go through rivers. So it has 3 different kind of areas where you can find treasures. Oh, I lost my viewer. I forgot to greet him.
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
Betcha, buddy. Stay undetected and whatnot. Oh yeah, that's one fun part of this one is that it's the North Atlantic, so if you stay too long in the water, you'll freeze.
Dead. Aye. On my bloody watch. I won't be able to do this all by my lonely self.
Done this before, I just gotta remember how I did it. I think that one up at the top of the ship rotates. The other 2 keep their back to me. 3, I guess. Here's the problem with him is he rotates, so at any point that you try and stab the other 3, he could notice you on his way back to this end of the ship. Now if I go for him, that he might see on the way back when he's circling around. So he makes kind of a rotation of the ship. He'll be lucky and he's just going to patrol that one end of the ship. Let their little alarm bars go down. Let them get back into their patrol routine. Although in real life, yeah, you would definitely just look around for a second and go, oh, well, if you didn't find them, must be fine. But, I mean, it's a video game, so can't expect a whole lot. Oh, go back into your little routine. Boop, there you go. Boom. First try.
I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Sheikh.
Speaking of useless,
It's very mean.
blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of merde? You want her, Shay? She is yours.
Merde means shit in French. And ironically, it means shit in a bunch of different languages.
You heard Chevalier?
Mierda is Spanish.
Yours, Shay.
Merda,
Go on.
Portuguese.
Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
And there's your
Not
daily
so certain
lesson.
about their captain, but next to me,
in
you're
swear
the most
words.
experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel, even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons, she'll look as fine as anything on the seven seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate.
One cool thing. This game.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat.
You can
And her name's the Morgan.
destroy icebergs and get little
Again?
supplies or
Silly fairy queen who
collectibles out of them.
otherwise? Oh, she's perfect.
But it also can damage your ship or someone else's ships. Like that.
Darkness. She harps in the souls of fallen warriors.
Perfect indeed.
Ready to board!
Ease off the wind. All in all sail.
Take them all in!
Loose and catch the wind.
So yeah, you can find supplies and little treasure hunt items in the ice like that.
A ship. She's a false shin. They will sink her.
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men.
Not but brine! Ready here! Fire! Bloody miss!
Stop them, boy.
Fire!
Hold the flank!
Top scan and trial.
So better speed up, huh?
They're tearing her to pieces. Do something.
Oops.
My ship! All sails, shall take it. All sails loose! Fire!
No match for us, Captain!
Haul in the stunsails! It seems this vessel is battle ready after all. I will return to what is left of the Gerfaut. It's a long way home. We have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads. Chevalier is pleased with us.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
Just a gorgeous game. And all on 360 engines and stuff.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not panic.
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check. You were just in an animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac?
Get used to this
You
bitch.
worked for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you got lost. Now let's get out of here. Follow me. Double time.
That potty break.
This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
He's the worst.
Come on, everyone. Just like we practiced in our safety drills. Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay positive. What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement. Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie, the elevators are out of...
I put on the subtitles in case I missed something.
Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess that'll have to do for now.
Agent DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Has little stuff like this, like in Black Flag. But I'll save that for later. I think I'll find like a little list somewhere and kind of collect them room by room rather than willy-nilly. Oh yeah. Problem with that. Yeah, the present day is essentially the same building that you have. Flag.
See a flashing wireless signal?
Yes.
Great. That means you can still access systems. Go ahead and patch me into their feed.
Okay.
Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back.
Oh yeah,
In theory,
these are tough.
find the beam
Well, this one's
segment of the
probably
core.
be easy, but the other ones are tougher.
Here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot. Each segment of the core needs to be powered by a beam. Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Okay. So I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. You should just get back to your Animus. With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you know, feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you know, feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Done talking. This will probably be familiar from Assassin's Creed 3.
It has been a long time.
And he'll be familiar from Black Flag.
Achilles. Adewale. How go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale. He was a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Other snooping business.
Tell me what happened, old friend.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this. But did Macandal's man complete his task before the earthquake hit?
I cannot know. Vonredi has not been found. He was a strong Maroon, one of Macandal's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know if he found the site.
Indeed. But if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing.
And the artifacts that showed the way?
Stolen. The Templars broke in during the chaos. They seized the manuscript and precursor box. I gave chase on the sea, but lost their trail when they reached New York.
We must consider what to do next.
And they'll just sit there and stare at each other.
Adewale looked worried earlier.
So yeah, this is the same place you go to in Black Flag, or Assassin's Creed 3. You can go down there in Assassin's Creed 3 when you're Connor, but not so much in this one. Family. Well, let's go do some training, I guess.
I heard that Liam's waiting for you. Seen him yet?
Shut up.
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
You shut up too.
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss?
Only the first hour of training,
We're always training, Kisagawase.
and will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey,
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
all right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
What are the easy ones? DM is the tougher ones. Let's go with this one.
It's about time you showed up.
I
Shut
mean,
up.
for me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? Top form, Shay. Take the high ground, Shay. Dispatching from the air is most effective. Nicely done. I am surprised. Huh, a classic haystack. Hide in it, and surprise your target when he gets close.
What's more? Leaves and dirt.
Stay low and stick to the brush. Be patient and you might hit your target. You certainly know how to handle yourself. You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown,
Meanie.
Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it. Better go now. The others will be ready.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you.
Segawase.
It is time for the hunt.
Okay.
Use all your senses together to find prey. nature gives us. Good. Now to use what you have taken from nature.
So yeah, as you can see here, menu is similar to Black Flag again. There's crafting from the things you find in the wilderness or things you can buy. So it makes sense when people call it reskin. Assassin's Creed 4, but it was built by a smaller studio too.
With these, you can keep your pistols close. I hope that you will demonstrate more skill to your other teachers.
Okay. This one I think was more just for last.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets. You can take your time, but not too much. We've more work after this. Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up. Time's running out. Well done, Shay. Keep it up. Achilles has one more thing to show you. Go on, get a move on.
Let's see if I completed that. Progress trigger. Oh, snap. Do it. Now, my OCD really wants to go and fix that. My low-key OCD wants to go back and finish that challenge. Because I wasn't reloading as I was running at the start, and so that could have affected my speed. But for the sake of streaming, I will pick it back up later. I want to get it done. That's the nice part about these. At this point in Assassin's Creed, it was allowing you to kind of go back and had challenges, but if you failed them, you could go back and to that certain point. It wasn't like in the early days where if you missed a challenge or missed a part of a mission, you had to go back and do the whole thing. So at this point, they were kind of allowing you to go to the exact point where you messed it up and fix it. Kind of nice.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, Mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
New England to Haiti is quite the trip.
Templars stole two precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Ah, my OCD. There you can look. Oh, never mind. I have to hold it down. But you can look at the little pieces of trivia like that. Jensen, Segawase, that jerk. The next one. Stuff out of the Ubisoft store.
Where to? Wherever Templar affairs lead us. Liam.
So where?
It's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we know most of these when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail.
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Sir Keeley's tasked you with this mission.
No. He tasked me to task you. We need to find what was stolen from Mackendal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. You'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you could be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming
Ouch.
everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite and only son.
Connor, as in Achilles' actual son.
Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say.
It's kind of like Black Flag again, where you can pull up and investigate
Call me that again. I'll throw you in the
areas.
All down! All down!
But again, it's where it's in North Atlantic is a little different. All the cool snow and frozenness. Come here, beaver. See, the map is plenty big. That's where we started the game. First mission. We'll do this location and then loop around over to this main mission. Got some baddies here to deal with. Collectible here. Let's go grab that. Mark these fools. Oh yeah, unfortunately you cannot run with, cannot run while using the eagle sense. So I'm standing still, it's still working. If I try and run, it's gone. This would never work in real life. I chased down a deer, but whatever. Again, it's a video game. Normal deer. He gone.
Oi, hold! Hey, where do you think you're going? Oi, you will not slip away. Come back here right now.
We're walking right into that. That was real nice of you. Let's get up there. Point. Frozen North Atlantic. I like how these bad guys are here on this island, but they don't pay any mind to the huge ship that's docked. This feature I loved. Wish I still had. Behind a solid barrier like that.
Hold there!
Bam! Sit down, son. Okay, no, go away. Right here. Come here, buddy. Here, buddy. For later. We have here to do. Oh yeah. So basically we have a whole thing unlocked. Ship. Killed a few guys, killed a few animals, got some free stuff. Now we're headed back to the ship.
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Let's make our way to
All sail, shelter!
mission.
Loose sail! Without all she'll take. Let the waters roar, Jack. Safe and sound and home again. Let the waters roar, Jack. Long we've tossed on the rolling main. Now we're safe ashore, Jack. Don't forget your old shipmate. Roddy, 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 Rhino. Since we sailed from Plymouth.
Some shanty songs that you're hearing are brand new. There's a few that are similar to Black Flag, but it's a different part of the world, so they made a point when they made this game to do different songs.
Reefing on tops!
Douse the mizzen tops!
Be quiet, guys.
Clew up! Clew up!
Anchor away!
Let's see, should I get all the collectibles first?
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah, the cabbage farmer has returned. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar
Jerk.
are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So Liam, what can you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. It's much more than that.
Adewale was already a legend before joining the Brotherhood. He was a pirate. Scourge of the West Indies. Rubbing elbows with the likes of Blackbeard, Woodes Rogers, and Calico Jack Rackham.
Calico who?
Oh, read that book, will you?
About 20 years ago, Adewale intercepted a Templar convoy and stole a mysterious package. He traveled to Port-au-Prince and entrusted it to a woman he believed was loyal to our cause.
Let me guess. She wasn't.
She was, very much so. The package eventually found its way to Francois Macandal, mentor of the Haitian Brotherhood.
Trying to use earlier.
Can't be far now, Captain.
Ahoy.
There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
There's a sight. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. No spoils.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what hit them.
Fire! Ready to mark, sir!
Brace for impact! Fasten yourselves! Fire! Fire!
Boom.
Hold your fire. Don't want to sink her. Now's the time. Let's board her.
There we go.
Dorsal, but mates!
Brace yourselves!
Show them what's for, Captain.
Come on, men. Spoils are ours. For the Morrigan!
Oh yeah, pretty similar to Black Flag, yeah.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master stationed nearby. We can spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But Haiti's a French colony now.
Aye, it is.
And here, the assassins are helping King Louis. But in Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
Perse, Shay. Small fishing village.
Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye. Perse and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle.
Ease off the wind! Haul it all sail!
What's on your mind, Captain?
Ah, how beautiful.
My thanks for your trust, Captain.
Here we go. Let's see, do I... Always so tempted to do the collectibles right when I'm here. Pretty sure that leads... Get out of my way. Oh, I guess these are French, which are technically the good guys right now. Ah, crud.
Cherche à filer. Je peux l'abattre d'ici. Il ne faut pas le perdre. Comme une vache dans un couloir. Plus vite, on perd du terrain.
Boom. Now you're too far away. Oh, shoot. Synchronize it.
Arrêtez de faire les pitres et venez me donner un coup de main.
Ah! Man.
Faut veiller à ce que tout reste exactement.
Don't mind me, just gonna loot your body. There we go. It's a whole lot half of the map. This map off while we're here.
Si j'ai rejoint l'armée, c'était pour la solde, pas pour la question.
I shall be forever grateful to you, sir.
songs. Oh. Girl, that's what I'm saying. And he says, what? And here we go. Scuffle. Bam! That means that I can come in and get info later. Oh yeah, they have games in this one too. Some nice off-key singing. Recruit some crew, huh? Buy 20 crew. Wrong door. Ugh, anything to get out of that bar. Tavern, whatever. Let's go and finish this. Ship on the other side. There.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
As much sail as you can.
Cargo! Cast adrift, Captain!
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay. Careful, ship. These waters are full of
Enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen stayed into their waters.
Scalpers must pay.
And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? We sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
Tumble up! All hands!
Fire!
Straight to the deep!
Fire!
Away to larboard! Hell, Shay! The break up! Taking some damage here!
Fire! Fire!
What brine!
Fire!
Captain! Ready to fire, sir! It's going down!
Fire!
The helm, Shay! The break up!
Fire! That's the last of them.
Then let us go on.
Not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope the chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Ave Caesar! Salt air, open skies. A man out on the ocean is as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
to freedom. We cannot breathe deep and enjoy it.
The Templars stick to this continent like tar. I won't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men instead of skulking around.
And would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
They're murdered bastards who want to control the world and everyone in it. Never forget.
We have nothing in common with that, of course.
Some sort of cargo there, sir. We're bearing down on my captain.
Douse the royals and tops!
Bring it up!
Captain, come to the deep! Captain Cormac has
loose made sails! Studs out! Let's get moving!
New sail! Put out all she'll take.
Let's get some supplies here. You can use that to either find supplies or find collectibles, or you can destroy them while you're in
There it is. Antiquity. The chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Should be nearby, Captain.
Haul in the studs!
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
The rum here is terrible. Let me see.
Sorry, man.
Rum? It's Old Delphine. What the devil is that?
A good day's hunting.
Ooh. Close one. Ooh, so tempting. Synchronize first. Our little eagle friend. Paintings. Story about the natives. I shouldn't be hunting. Been done since I'm on stream. It's very tempting to start to go crazy on the collections. Always my first instinct when I go to a new place in Assassin's Creed. Let's go to... I don't die from the frozen water. Why you don't dive into the frozen water? See that health just ticking away. We'll be alright. We're almost to land. Right as rain.
So, Louis Joseph, how goes the fur trade? Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken
Where's
it.
the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
Hooray, that looks so nice. Alright, well, it's been about an hour and a half. I think I'll call it there. This is just a little preview. Assassin's Creed Psych. Highly recommend it. It's much more fun to play than it is to watch me play it. So yeah, great game. Highly recommend. Good to preview.